So what do you do if you don't agree with your results? Because not everything that you read is going to resonate. So let's talk about that. Remember, personality tests are tools. They're not final verdicts. You might read and resonate with 100% of your results. Maybe 80, 85, 90. But very rarely are you going to resonate with 100%. But it would be very uncommon for you to start falling into the category of, I'll relate to half of that. And we'll get into that here in a second. If you don't agree with your results, you may have answered based on stress, aspiration, or environment. You could have just bad mood, whatever. You might not have been in the state of mind that allowed you to answer as honest as possible. You may disagree because the result is wrong. You might resonate with 95% of your results, and then there's one thing that you're like, no, not even close. Like that doesn't at all. Okay, perfect. Because you're not a cookie cutter person. These tests aren't here to tell you exactly who you are. So the results that you get, they're not there to tell you that this is who you are. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. So maybe the results are wrong to a little degree, or not really even wrong. They just don't apply to you. Everybody's different. You may disagree because it reveals something uncomfortable. And this is probably the one that I'm going to harp on the most, because this is probably the reason you don't agree. Take that with a grain of salt. But the truth of the matter is, the odds are you don't disagree because it's uncomfortable, or you don't agree because it's uncomfortable. That's more times than not, that one is it. That one. You may disagree because it reveals something uncomfortable. And it will. It absolutely will. If anything makes you uncomfortable, stop disagreeing immediately. Stop disagreeing immediately if your results make you uncomfortable. Lean into that discomfort. You may need to take multiple assessments or reflect over time. Like I was saying before, you're going to take multiple tests over the course of time, different tests that capture different parts of your personality. And maybe you read one and it resonates, but not so much. But then you get your results from another one and then another one, and you start to put them all together and see the similarities. And then you go back to the first one and you go, oh, wow, that resonates way more now, because now I understand myself more because of the second and the third tests that I took. I can now see myself from a perspective I couldn't before. So maybe you just need to take multiple tests and you'll start to find the alignment. If you don't disagree with your results, use disagreement as a doorway into deeper self-inquiry. Like I said, if you disagree with something because it makes you uncomfortable, sit with that, inquire about that. Anything you disagree with on these results, allow it to be true 100% until you have sat with that uncomfortability or disagreement and ferreted out the truth and got to the point where you can say, no, this doesn't apply to me. With my whole heart and honesty, I can say that. Or with the humility that it takes, go, damn, I fought so hard for this to apply to me, but it absolutely does. And I got to do something about that. So that's what we do with our results. Do not let them put you in a box. Do not let them define you. Do not define yourself based off of your results. Reflect with them. They are tools of reflection. So that's what you do if you don't disagree or if you don't agree with your results. See you guys on the next one.